Hi guys, welcome back. We got another one here. Never noticed this one. Again, do not trespass. I just want to do this quick because it looks like it might have been an old inn at one point. I don't really want to poke around too much. Somebody's over there, so I don't know if it's their land or somebody else's. So I've actually never noticed this before. We're down at alto, so I don't want to poke around too much. The structure does look old from the road. Right over there's rudders. So I don't know if it's that guy's property or what. Yeah. So actually it was extended on this section here is old. You see that by the footer. This was added on to at one point. I think this might have been an old hotel. Ouch. This is all going to be covered up by this winter. So just poke around, get the hell out of here before I either get shot or get charged with trespassing. Whichever one. Yeah, I'm not going to enter it because, well, it's I can enter it. Well, let's go to the door entrance at least. Walk around the porch. Definitely been modernized. It's definitely old. Whether this section is or not, I don't know. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Especially because that smells like crap in there. I also don't want to get charged for... Because this house is probably not in danger of being bulldozed. It's just being abandoned. It could fall in. This is pretty cool. I just got talking to the neighbor. Good thing is she ain't going to get the shotgun out and chase me off. But she just confirmed something that I've always been known to do. Don't ever go inside these suckers because they will. She said there's holes in the floors. And not to mention, I have no permission, nor do I know if they're going to bulldoze it. So if I find out they bulldozing it, I don't think there's anything left of the original sections. But she told me there's a spring house down here. So while we're on the property and she's apparently not too concerned about it, we're going to walk down here and see if we can find it. So it could have just been an old farmhouse. Quick, let me go up on the porch. I was kind of rushing because she was standing out there, you know. So the way it sounds, this could have just been an old farmhouse. I don't know, though. It's very possible that it was once a cabin. Actually, you can see the old wood there. I'd like to know if it's log. If it's log, it's older than what I think it might be. It could be whenever people are coming down here and settling. Oh, please don't be log. It might be log. Look at the steel. See that, guys? Here's the exterior. There's the interior. This could be a log cabin. This could honestly be a log cabin. That's not to mention there's asbestos. This could be a log cabin. Look at the stairs. This honestly could be an old log cabin. Damn. And then look, there's black mold. Yeah, don't want to go in there. That could be a cabin, guys. That could be a log cabin. So this could easily be from the 1700s. Look how fat the window sills are. That's not a normal 6x6. Normally houses are studded with 2x4s. Even back then it would have been a solid 2 inches by 4 inches. No 2/4 or anything like that. This could be a log cabin underneath this wall. I kind of wish there was a hole poking through. I could see it and confirm that for y'all. But I do not see one. But this could be a log cabin underneath this. The way the windows look, that's thick. Let's go see at the front door. So it's this possible. This could be a cabin. I'm not going in it. This could be a log cabin. Look at this. Interior wall. This either could be a cabin or this is all stone. But why would you cover up a stone structure? That's the weird part. This could be a cabin. That's just, I don't think you'd cover up stone, would you? And not mention there's old clapboards on it. So this very well could be a cabin. We're now on the 19. Oh no, wait, look. I thought the back was all, so they must have added on at one point. And then you got 1800s. This could be a cabin. I can't see nothing, nor am I yanking anything off. But from the window jams, this could be a log cabin. They could be hiding in plain sight, you never see it. So, nobody owns this land, it's completely abandoned. But still, do not trespass. And like the nice young lady over there said, there's holes in the floor, there's black mold, I can smell rat piss and shit. That's really bad for you to inhale. Not mention, if you're down to the floor and you're doing this shit, well, and you call the cops because you broke your ankle, because I'm by myself, you can get hit with trespassing and arrested and charged, go to jail for it. So, I don't want to do that. There's one of the corners. This is the part that looks like it's concrete. Unless I was completely fooled by it. She said somewhere down here there's a spring. Here's the spring. She also said there used to be a barn down here. But this used to be the spring house down here. Look at that. Look at that sucker. In fact, am I completely wrong about this back end? Look at how that beam is. I wish there was more stuff taken off this building. You can see the old wires coming into the structure. Again, do not trespass, do not enter. So the way it sounds, this must be an old farmhouse. Because right here is the old spring house the nice lady told me about. And again, right there is the Twin Kiss here in Mount Alto, Pennsylvania. Come this winter or summer, this is all going to be covered up with weeds. No wonder I've probably never seen it because I don't ever come down this direction. But yeah, that's an immense house. Honestly, now that makes sense. They could have, this back end, look at this. It ends right there, and then you got this brick pillar. So they could have just added this whole quarter. This back end could have came off like a dog trough in these other structures. I'm thinking this might be a cabin. Look at this, there's sinkholes. Or these are gopher holes. Good place to bust your ankle. But here's used to be the spring. And it's still being ran today. And I don't know if there are sinkholes out here or not. There could be. So, in fact, you can still see the sidewalk coming down to it. So wow, there's the spring house. You can see the old concrete they added onto it. You see the old stonework. And they're still watering it to this day. So somewhere down back here, there used to be a barn. And I wonder if it was over here. There's a lot of stonework that's thrown over in the weeds. Yeah, and just be careful doing this short stuff. Oh, here's the sidewalk taking you up to the house. Now, since somebody wants to see ghosts, we're going to give them ghosts. Well, not give them fake ghosts, but, you know. So yeah, there's the old sidewalk. And it looks like there's rubble on it. I'm seriously thinking this might be a log cabin. Why would you cover up stone? Leave down in the comments, would you ever cover up a stone farmhouse? I mean, I could see maybe doing it for insulation, but even that, you're still going to be cold as hell. That just don't make sense. Look at that, there's an old mason jar. That don't make no sense. Oh wow, look at that. There's the old water system. It's fucking growing in a tree, freaking growing in a tree. You see how long this place has been abandoned. 30 years, maybe 40, maybe 50, the way this tree is. Definitely not 100. That could be probably 50 years this place has been abandoned. I'm thinking, what do y'all think? That tree ain't that old. It could be 50. Hell, it could just be 10 years old. That's pretty damn cool. Damn, that is sick. I'd love to do like a house flipping show. So I think that'd be fun. I would fix these houses up and sell them for pennies on the dollar, even though it'd take a hit. I ain't got the money though. Got the construction knowledge. Do sure as hell have that. Just don't have the Money. Everything is ruled by money. I'm saying about 50 years this place has been abandoned. Maybe. It could just be 20 too. Because of that conduit box. Man. I wish I could see underneath this wood. I really wish I could see underneath. I think this is a cabin. It's fucking freaking cool. So, it's Jigger. I think I just stabbed myself. We're gonna get out of here. I might turn on the SLS camera, but I don't want to be into this house too much. But, yeah, so, pretty damn cool house, actually. It's a shame that she's abandoned. Real shame. Looks like it was a nice house. You got all this stoneware here, too. Anyways, that'll be it for us here at Mount Alto. So until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and don't do half the stupid stuff I've done.